To my spiritual friends that I'm going to talk related to the teachings of the Buddha Dharma. First of all, if we were to go briefly about the Dharma in general, first of all, there is the wheel of existence or samsara, and beyond that is the nirvana, the enlightenment, and it's all pervading, and that's what we do experience. All the beings, all sentient beings, they possess the nature of the Tathagata Garbha, or essence of enlightenment. That as we find oil in the mustard seed, likewise all the beings possess the nature of the enlightenment. Those who recognize the intrinsic Buddha nature, realizing the Buddha nature and freeing themselves from the obscurations which certainly appeared, and they are renowned, or they are known as perfectly pure, perfectly realized beings or the Buddha or the Nirvana.
That the Tapa Sanjiki Niluti Mote, Rango Rangi Mantone, then the lower something to which I get driven. Then the man from the letter, Madame Corinthini.
Those who could not recognize the intrinsic Buddha nature and falling in the trap or duality in the samsara and holding on to subject and object is known as obscured beings or samsara.
Then Tapa Sanjiki Kapsu, then a better Tomi Zito Chuku Kundu Zambang over Tane, Sanjibi, Charlie, Daily Tene, Sundu Ramanki Koba, Mojo Vision come Koba, Tene, Javaring a lot of what some Jimmy Capital. Daily can't to use a one, Madame Korean Roala, Tene, maybe needed Chimbukunelani. Tene to Kush and Koba, to Kush and to some Jimmy Java the tank. Tene to get
The realized beings, for instance, Buddha Samantabhadra, the primordial Buddha, realizing his intrinsic Buddha nature, not straying in the duality, and manifest in the level of Sambhogakaya or Dani Buddha level, all enjoyment body, and out of compassion manifested in the manifesting body or Nyingma in order to benefit beings.
Then Kundu Sampo Chuku over it in the Longjo Zobi Kora Kabatan. Longjo Zobo legend and to be good. This under Sanji Majavata, Juntu Sanji Majavata, and being nonsense. Tati, Teni Kabandi Latane. Sana. That manager, Maji, Kusungu Govalata, Tepachungo Eogi, Dulu Damata Tosiores. Tangi Tanda Edi, Manager Sangaka, Tepachumbi looked at Sangata Tene, Sena Tene Sanjita Kusungo Tene, Mandibara, Tene, that to be good. Yeni Koranga Sanji, Sene. Kundu Samboranto to Sanji, Sini, Sembali, Isi Jundragukava. Then Isi Jundragukava, legend, and imagine to keep Tini, sing the Tini Dada, the Latine, Tambichi in Colo, and Yamachava, said to Tini to be Kuyukava, Sanji, Tonga Sabatin, and Tini Royal Dance, that Andana Sanji Tamandi, Kazan de la Sanji, Tonga Bin, Kazan, Demba Ziva. The Buddha Samantabhadra, the Adi Buddha, manifesting in the Dani Buddha or Sambhogakaya level, and out of compassion manifesting in Sambhogakaya or Nyingma or manifesting body, that there are different views according to different philosophy. At present we are going through according to the Vajrayana tradition or school, and according to Vajrayana tradition that Vajrayana or the greater Vigo, the Mahayana tradition, that we according to this that that in this world that there are thousand Buddhas has to come, and that the present Buddha is the Buddha Shakyamuni, fourth Buddha, who manifested out of compassion of the Buddha Samantabhadra in order to benefit beings, and this is the time of fourth Buddha Shakyamuni. Ale takwa sanjegi ta nyandegi chobete ta telam ta tene ta madang khori nawan di ta kandete chana Tamadan Korean no one did the net of Itokona Rangu Nilu Pede, the senior or Zangan of Chine, another Rangu Manton again. The Zonga, Yuri, Zimba, and Zonzi Niggy, then Korean no one is here.
That's a brief introduction how is the nature of the nirvana, and now if we're to talk about samsara, that though we have the nature of enlightenment, the Buddha nature, yet without recognizing the Buddha nature and straying in the delusion, in the duality, holding on to the subject and object, thus we're caught into the delusion, though we have the Buddha nature.
That's something that's what the young Batunga to from Jebita. The young Baltene, the Doru to go near the Koran. Come soon, Jiduba, Secretary, Sisham Tabutanina, they'll come, Zukam, Zume become soon, Duba Secretary and Doru to go. Now at the Zenith and the time Doru to go to Neso. This is the whole of Burma, Sebatan Koro, then Teletin, then you get a Miki, somebody get a Miki, Chetatini, then you can get a Miki of Sa. They let them back and do and then they were the Dungan to some major parties. Then the order to Susan London Tempacitane, do and then Tempacitane Dungan. They were come, Sineka Percora. The Degatinis of Mr. Badate, non,
with the duality that we have the different emotions, the five poisons or the three, and because of this, that we create the three levels of existence, the existence of attachment, existence of form and without form. And in these three existences of realm, there are 6 different kinds of state of beings or realms, but according to their own results of the actions of the mind and the body and speech, that according with the results of their actions, virtuous or positive actions, they experience the happiness. With the result of their negative actions, they create or experience, get the sufferings. Those beings themselves create the sufferings and the happiness with their own mental activities.
That the current or to Lancorin, Corne, Corsinci, Tenevada, do I get on since you lay me about any? Tandori to division, Tanze, Benanawalan, Sarangadunga, Italan, the Tegum, Tandolan, Lumungadunga. Tan Nendo sung to that to my garancy in Patima, that Dendo sung that was on a head and that Milachega Nancy Dunga, Amayela, Tatsu. Then Lalansi, what do we do at it? Then do a Koran, Granjali. Then Mandipa, and all to country cage, so that you must be never taught Koran. Then it don't get there are Tanzani, the 10 the lad that they need Deva Yamasi, not Deva. Do we multiple say your money that in that and call the way down so that it is. In this world of existence, or the 6 realms, with the result of their own actions, that they go through the different sufferings. For instance, in the impure realm, in hell, they go through incredible sufferings from heat and cold, and in the animal world, they constantly suffer from stupidity and ignorance,
and tortures, and beings in the hungry ghost realm, they suffer constantly from hunger and thirst. And beings in these are the three inferior realms. But even in the superior realms, like beings in the human world, they suffer constantly from birth, old age, sickness and disease and death. And beings in the demigod, they constantly suffer from fighting. Beings in the god, they also suffer from death. Thus, in this sixth realm, whatever we consider, it's completely spoiled by torture or by sufferings, and it's like a person who's terrible sick and tormented by all kinds of pains and suffering. Likewise, in these six realms, there are constant sufferings with the results of their own actions. Beings, though they have the ground nature or the intrinsic reality or the Buddha nature, without being able to recognize their own Buddha nature, they are falling into the delusions of the compassion of the Buddhas and their manifestation. In order to liberate the beings from this ocean of samsara and a wheel of existence, that the Buddhas turn the wheel of dharma, and there is a way to practice the teachings and through which one can gain the ultimate realizations or enlightenment. It's not that one has to remain in the impure state of the ignorance or delusion. There's a way to liberate or free, and since the cause of the delusion is the ignorance, and avoiding all the negative emotions and taking support of the positive actions through which one can dispel the ignorance as it said that though the evil or the negative emotions or its actions has no good result or quality, yet it has one quality that can be purified or dispelled. So thus, through avoiding those negative actions and taking support of the positive actions, one can find the liberations. There's a brief introduction about samsara and nirvana, or wheel of existence and liberation or enlightenment. Now we shall begin the subject, how we can practice the teaching and find a way out. If we were to ask, and how we would enter into the path of enlightenment that's shown by the Buddha Shakyamuni. And there are innumerable teachings or entrance, yet in a nutshell or essence, that Buddha advised that any action that's involved with the emotions and which cause harmful result with thoughts and actions toward others, that is important to avoid. One should check that if someone does something very harmful action toward oneself, do you feel very pleasant with that or not? If we don't, then it's the same toward others. Therefore, it's important to avoid all kinds of negative actions and to adopt or to practice the positive thoughts and actions.
다 대박 맞았어. 다 개와치 개와 프로스 잡았죠. 개와 가르쳤잖아. 개와 생일에 근데 이제 담대 라펜버 주기 근데 삼바도 저라라도 내야 되는데 그 개와 살아래. 이제 담대 라펜버 제고이 좀 가르쳤잖아. 당하는 저 담대 도마 매니 거나데 거간들은 거를 대와 있는데 거르다는데 대체신 나와다 만들어 지게 되니 제일이든 제일은 진도 제일인데 대체신 중앙 갈 거를 대와 그래. 거르대잖아. 되니 밀린데 되니 거나 말대니 중앙에 밤인들 되니 중앙에 밤인들 되니 랑게 밀리 중앙 랑게 밤에 랑게 듣도야 밤인들 되니 야 되니 양기 거나 심재되니 랑게 कोरा पूछो तो जी ताते ने तो जने तने कोरा देवा यिंदी ताने तने कम से कोरी संजय दी ना तने रंग मा आमा से मान्यो आगे तने संजय तो कुछ यो मारे तने आमा से न्यो आगे तने से आमा से भी तो सो ताती मागे जिंदो तने टेंशन भी जमा से रंग लू तो सोचे तने थोड़ा लू तो सोचे वाने तने कोरा तने Penasa, saya makan tu bantu, ini dan itu. Ini jangan tension putih, na. Tapi tension putih, ini pasti. Ini tension ke makan deh, ini tanda kawal, ini jam deh, apa tu mereka. Nanti ya berhenti, aku aja gitu, ini. Ini